What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome, back in with another video. Come with a quick one real quick for you. Man, let's talk about this Me Too movement. I know it's been a Me Too movement out since 2016. They've been really slamming down on people. But it's odd that the Me Too movement only applies to only applies to celebrities and musicians. It doesn't seem to apply to captains of industry or to politicians. Yes, you have your occasional senator like Al Franken or that Roy Moore thing or whatnot. They try to get Trump up in it, but you know they blame him for everything, so I don't count that one. But there really hasn't been any Me Too allegations against politicians, people in industry that you don't hear about, the Schwarzschilds, the Rockefellers, the Tyson food companies, the Purdue's, all these hidden guys that Jerry Epstein might have been working with. You don't hear about it with the Me Too movement. Instead, they'll put Bill Cosby in jail. They'll sue and try to put Harvey Weinstein in jail. They'll put Matt Lauer in jail. They'll try to do all these things to all these guys who are seen on television or worked at television or were producers of television or musicians like R. Kelly or whatnot. Not to say it's wrong, because some of them have done it, but it's odd that we see that, just like we see it now in the entertainment world, they're willing to sacrifice the pawns of the NFL players, the NBA players, the baseball, musicians, actors, actresses, all that. They'll sacrifice all these entertainment moguls and people that that produce the product. Even the producers, even the writers, they'll sacrifice them. But they won't sacrifice the guy who's the chairman of these companies. They won't sacrifice the guy who is behind your electricity, the guy behind your water, the guy who has stakes in your oil. They won't sacrifice these people. They won't tell you that they buy, pussy from an underage woman. They won't tell you none of this. Instead, they continue to slaughter the lambs that work out in front of you, the guys who dance and sing in front of you, the guys who produce those people. But they won't come out and put to shame the people that actually own things that make more money than that. Like, the total overall porn industry. They don't put any of those guys out to blast. They don't put any of the guys that own the electricity currents, the people that own the oil fields, the people that do naval-based, underground sea welding, stuff like that. Those powerful, rich people don't get put out on the spot. But yet we're going to put out all the television and music people and the artists and etc. So it's just messed up that they're choosing one side to put out. They're not putting out the full spectrum. They're touching some of your politicians, but not touching the long-time politicians that want to have been there for 40, 50 years, the guys who have family ties for generations, the people that have generations of wealth in the fashion industry. They're not touching those people. They're touching the people who you can see on TV regularly or know their name. They're going to ruin their name, but they're not going to ruin the name of people you don't know. And that's how it's going to stay, because those people are truly out of control. And they really don't care about women. They don't care about men. They don't care about anybody but themselves. They don't even care about their family like that. Guys, you can see they sacrifice their fellow friend or family member to keep themselves safe. So, before you follow the Me Too movement, just remember, there's people in your personal life that haven't been caught yet. There's uncles or aunts in your family that you're protecting that you have not told on. There's fathers and mothers that have done terrible things that no one's told on. Your sister or brother might be a rapist. He might not be a rapist. He might have had sex with a girl that was 17 and he was 19 at the time. I know it's not that messed up because they were teenagers, but if we're going by Me Too standards, hey, you had sex with an underage girl. You're R. Kelly. You right now, a lot of you guys know players, dudes that's in their 30s that are players, and they get all the young girls they want. I know dudes personally in my life right now that are 38 that can pull a 18-year-old, that pull a 21-year-old. They date lots of young women, but they won't go to jail because I don't think it's that serious. And a lot of people don't think it's that serious. They just want to blame R. Kelly. R. Kelly, of course, has done some despicable things. But I'm saying, besides the point, people act like if they put away Harvey Weinstein, because they say they put away a black man. If we put away Harvey Weinstein, Matt Lauer, things be equal. It won't be equal because you still haven't put the Clintons in jail. You still haven't put the Tyson food industry executives in jail for what they've done, other than Me Too stuff. I'm talking about crimes in general. You haven't put any of these people away. And they won't get put away because they own the court system. And the true people in this country that can't be bribed, they can't be persuaded, seem like they're only honest people, the Supreme Court justices, it's only 9 of them. And they can only do so much. The local governments are corrupt, the state governments are corrupt, and the federal government is corrupt. And the problem is, I don't think anybody's trying to fix it. And, it's just sad to see that we're going to continue to put certain people in jail or kill certain people for telling the truth or for exposed people. But we still have because at the end of the day, that these sex trade stuff, although on a small scale, there are some people in our local communities and local politicians that do these things. A lot of times it's to the upper class and the 1%ers. No one can afford $100,000 15-year-old prostitute. No one can afford these 9-year-old children. No one can afford all these things. That's why you usually hear people of our class structure or whatnot, we're touching, our little cousin, our daughters, our brothers, our sisters. It's sick, but that's what you're going to afford. You're going to afford to touch somebody that you know because it's free. You can't afford to buy one of Jerry Epstein's 9-year-old Filipino or black or white girls for $200,000. You can't afford that. That's why you touch your little niece and nephew. It's messed up, but the truth is, we're not the ones buying these things. We're not the ones selling the cocaine, selling the weed. We're not the ones doing all this stuff. But these people can't get exposed because, one, a lot of the public don't care. And two, to be honest, they do silence people. They do intimidate people. So it's hard to go against this. There's not enough people that want to go for the truth. A lot of people are scared, and that's how it is in the United States. Yeah, think about it. It's sad where the United States is supposed to be the best country in the world, and we still have all these problems. It really is sad. This so-called utopia has turned into something very dangerous. That's how people want to come over here. But then again, people that want to come over here, imagine how bad their country is if they want to come here and deal with the corruption we have. So anyway, that's all I have to say. It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome, back in with another video. #MeToo, #whatever. Peace.